Menominee Nation would like to be energy sovereign by 2035 is our goal. And it's a very achievable goal as of right now. We're pushing for everything.
Wisconsin Public Service Company, and that they're the ones that set the rates for the state of Wisconsin. When you got a community like ours that's, again, high unemployment and, lowest incomes and that type of thing, and that, it's difficult for a lot of our tribal members to be able to meet those costs. So we might be out of power in that for, the longest I've seen it so far has been 2 weeks.
We started doing some projects that are still ongoing today. One of the main ones was the solar and elder backup project, where we did solar and battery backup for elder homes across the reservation with a focus on sustaining power through resilient times, tornadoes, power outages, anything that would result in them needing to go off grid.
So a lot of the elders in there with their medical needs and that, they had, some got dialysis machines at home, some have CPAP machines, some have, monitoring equipment, those types of things. So those were the most vulnerable during those power outages.
That has been a great project because we've seen a lot of success, and we're still also working through some of the utility difficulties that we faced in that, and it's a constant expanding program. So as we finish houses, we want to get the next group up on the docket.
A couple of months ago, the power was out pretty much for almost a whole week, and the elders that we did have the solar on with the battery backup, they didn't even know they were out of power. I mean, it was amazing. It was like, one of the best stories you could actually tell out there. I was like, the one lady there, she lost power. Her daughter called her up the next day, "Hey mom, how you doing?" With the power outage, and she was like, "Oh," she didn't even know. She was like, "Oh, really? The power's out? I didn't know." So.
One of the current projects that we're focused on right now that is just about to go to construction phase would be the Menominee kitchen project. And so they have a kitchen within their community that provides food and other services to community members that is getting a ground mount solar array that will basically completely eliminate their electricity bill and allow them to expand in the future because it's going to produce a little bit more power.
So like our professional chefs use this. Our sturgeon feast we just had, they usually come and prep all their stuff here. A lot of people that cook like that need a licensed kitchen, and that's what we are.
They got large-scale refrigerators, large-scale freezers in there, dehydrators, mixers, commercial mixers that will all be powered by solar.
Now they're not going to have a $25,000, $35,000 electricity bill every single year to worry about. They're going to be able to roll those funds that they would be spending on electricity over into expanding operations, which is bringing them closer to food sovereignty. And so it's all one big ecosystem, and energy is kind of the foundational level.
Again, I talked about our agricultural sovereignty and our food sovereignty and everything. To be able to do all of our own foods and rely on our own foods in that here, so tribal members don't have to run off to a grocery store. They can get what they need here, from baby foods all the way up to, regular healthy foods and stuff. So
I think that right now the kitchen is in a pretty early stage, but it's going to be a really, you can tell, important place, but also just a beautiful place for people to gather and get food and not be as reliant on the Walmarts of the world and the other big corporations for their food.
In order for us to have, work towards that goal of really true sovereignty in that self-reliance, that's not relying on another person to provide power for us. When we can build the capacity and the infrastructure in that to do it ourselves.
We're bringing in contractors for now. We want to slowly diminish that need, and we want to bring the tribe to a place where they have that economic driver to be able to build out a lot of these projects themselves. And that's something that we've told our contractors very, very clear and straightforward from the beginning is, hey, listen, we want to get the tribe into a position where they are learning from you guys, they're doing workforce development with you guys as a contractor. We failed if you guys are still doing this exact same type of job 7 years from now.
Menominee Nation is leading the country right now in renewable energies, and everybody wants it now.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it, and that's what we're pushing for, is hopefully have everybody on solar, or at least connected to the grid that has solar.
We want to see all classes and all people represented in ownership of the energy sector.
I'm old, my time is limited. You know, it's the kids and my grandkids and other family members' kids and that we got to do what we can do and what we know is best for them.